Well, this Veterans Day weekend, we honor the men and women who have served this country. One organization is working to give back to our veterans and others who suffer from PTSD by changing the name and ultimately the stigma that comes along with it. Joining us today, the Chief Medical Officer of Stella and founder of Erase PTSD Now, Dr. Eugene Liptoff. Doctor, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Let's talk
Great
about
to see you.
Your focus is on PTSD, and for years you have been battling with the powers to be to change PTSD to PTSI. What does the I stand for?
It stands for post-traumatic stress injury, meaning there is a biological change in the brain.
Talk about why that is so important for those who do have this injury.
Thank you.
You're
correct.
Welcome. Thank you.
So, well, if I may, I'd like to give you history.
Yeah.
So, originally the name PTSI was introduced by Frank Ogburg. He's a very famous psychiatrist. He came up with the name Stockholm Syndrome. He's been around the block for a long time, FBI consultant, all of that. And then he and a four-star general, Peter Chiarelli, went to the APA, who controlled the names, American Psychiatric Association, and they said, please change the name. So Pete Chiarelli, not a doctor, he was in charge of Army prevention of suicides. And his soldiers were telling him, we do not like the stigma of disorder. We're not crazy. Something's going on with our heads. So you'd think the American Psychiatric Association would say, great idea. And they said no. So I ran into Frank about 5 years after that. And he's kind of getting older. So I've picked up the torch. So interestingly enough, everybody's been talking about this name for a while, but nobody studied it. So I did a survey, 3,000 people, and I said, the question was, if you change the name, will you get rid of the stigma, you think, and will you seek care? And most people said, yes, the stigma will get better, and I'll seek care.
How many people said yes to that?
So it was 3,000 people, I think 1,500 responded. Yeah. So 60% strongly agree, and then I got smaller numbers. But and yeah, definitely majority.
And that was enough to move the needle for those who are able to change the name?
Well, they haven't changed it yet. That's what we're trying to do right now.
But you're moving the needle in that direction.
Well, we're having conversations. So in order to change the name, you need to apply for the name change scientifically, which I did 2.5 months ago. So right now, they're making the decision. So steering committee is looking at it right now. And everybody who's watching, if you could sign a letter saying that please change the name, what I'm trying to do is, I've done the science work.
Sure.
If you sign the letter on my website, it gets stored in our server. We'll print it all out. My intention is to take all those letters, hopefully 10,000 is my goal, drive it to Washington, D.C., where APA is located. I know the name of the person in charge of the steering committee. Give them the letters, and hopefully they will change it.
Why is this so important? We're talking about veterans this weekend because it was Veterans Day yesterday, but there are more than just veterans who have PTSD, PTSI. Why is this so important on this kind of 30,000-foot level to be able to say it differently so people don't hear disorder when it comes to what they're experiencing?
Right. So first of all, most people who have PTSD or PTSI are abused women. It's not the veterans. So they're second number-wise.
Sure.
Because anytime there's trauma, it doesn't matter military, sexual, or other, it produces changes in the brain. Fight and flight system gets stuck in that position, and that's what PTSI is. So it is very clear, if the stigma can be removed, people will get care. And especially, I do a lot of work with special forces. I've been very fortunate with that. And uniformly, they say, we don't want to have a disorder. It's not a lifestyle. You don't want to have something. It's like a broken leg. If you have a broken leg, can you fix it? I came out with a treatment for that to fix it.
And you have a treatment, you do ketamine and some, talk about the treatments available for those who have this.
So there's a lot of treatments, but my particular expertise is something called stellate ganglion block, or DSR, dual sympathetic reset. It's basically injection in the neck. What it does, it unsticks or reset fight and flight system, and that can work in 10 minutes. The ketamine kind of is a little bit different, but it's all based on science. The great thing about PTSI is that nowadays with new scanners, you can actually see the brain change. And you can see the reversal of that change after the procedure. It's amazing. And people feel better, and it could save them from suicide. Just the mere fact you can think about it, I think is a big deal.
It is. And a reminder that the brain affects every other part of your physical body, so it's good to take care of your brain.
There's no brain, there's nobody.
Exactly. Doctor, thank you so much. Erase PTSD Now will be hosting a fundraiser this Friday at the Stella Center in Westmont from 5:30 to 8. For tickets and more information, you can visit eraseptsdnow.org. You can also visit itsptsi.com. Dr. Lipoff, thank you very much. You can also be found on social media.
Thank you.
All right.